Products. Let's have a look of what do you need in the massage. So there is Nuru gel, and the ingredients are the flask water bottle, and I would say get about 1 liter, so it's quite large. Nuru gel, water, a warm water I would add, and a mixing jug. The massage bed must have, you need a latex pillowcase, and obviously with a pillow inside, a latex sheet, and electric blanket. And for the optionals, you have sarong. This is how I teach in the sessions because I like to cover people. Sarong is a beach scarf, I would say, but it's a very, very, very soft. The material is very soft and very pleasant to touch. And extra latex sheet, because I'm always afraid about the electric blanket, and just in case there are spillages or suddenly my latex sheet breaks, I like to be extra careful and extra prepared. For the room, your must have is a floor mat and hot towels. And then the optional is an extra floor mat, which you place on the end of the bed, and there's additional heater. It just depends on your house. My house, for example, is a little bit, sometimes it seems fresh, so I definitely need an additional heater, but maybe test what works in your house, because most important, the warm has to feel very warm and very toasty. Trust me, when people are in Nuru, because it's water, it cools down. You don't want anybody to be shivering. And for ambience, we have the classic products of candles and a music speaker. And then the optional, the aroma diffuser, Himalayan salt lamp, and reed sticks. Okay, so the preparations and setup. So to prepare the gel, I'm going to take off the... Okay, so to prepare the Nuru, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to explain here. So to prepare Nuru, you take your flask and your Nuru gel, and then you pour hot water first. I just boil and then add some cold water. There's quite generous application of Nuru. And then we add cold water to touch. It has to be warm. Like sometimes I think hands, they take more, so make sure it's warm, and also test it on your forearm so it's slippery. So the consistency has to be a little bit viscosy, and it has to feel slippery, and also that there is no if it's too thick, then it's going to dry out very quickly. If it's too thin, it's going to not slide. So really, this will be your preparations will be, test a few times what feels, how much gel you have to pour. And then when I feel it's ready, like the temperature, the consistency is great, then I just pour into the Nuru flask, so it keeps warm and it's easy to be used. And then this is the room for Nuru. As you can see, there is the room set up. So we have the hot water flask bottle just hiding against the backdrop. And we can see the latex pillow, the latex sheet. There is a sarong, obviously hot towels are in my hot towels cabinet. And the floor mat, I have one here, and which is where the client will exit. But for extra safety, I have one here for myself where I'm going to be exiting, because sometimes you could be floating off the bed, and then it's nice that you have something dry to hold on to. And then obviously there is the aromatherapy diffuser, there are the candles, and the radiator is also where you can't see it in the picture, but I have it extra. And that would be the room setup. And the cleaning, very, very important. So an aftercare. So we take the Nuru, both the sheet and also the latex pillow, and wash it in shower with a soapy water. It's a watery consistency, so it comes off quite easily, but the cleaning has to be very thorough. And also, to avoid the musky scent, hang it dry before storing away. This is very important. I really maybe towel dry it as well, so there is really no air, no water on the Nuru sheet.